go. All right. Hey, everybody. Matt Smith with the Luthierist podcast, and I am here with Glenn Maxwell. This guy builds some beautiful, beautiful guitars. Okay, so Glenn, pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
Thank you. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Very good.
Yeah, it's really good to be here.
Yeah, excellent. Well, tell us a little bit about your guitars. These are unique. They're beautiful. Let's learn a little bit about them.
Yeah, so the models that I'm showing here at NAMM are really based around an idea that I'm looking to try and create the most resonant and most responsive instrument that I possibly can.
Sure.
So I've got Cypress soundboards on the instruments. They're unbraced, so there's no bracing on the inside, and they're hand graduated and scraped back, just to try and get them to be the most responsive they can be, have the most kind of energy come back to you. You know, as guitarists, we're always putting energy in. When we don't get energy back, I think that's when we kind of feel like this is not a great guitar.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to work on that experience of just kind of, get home in the evening. What do I want to do? I want to relax. I want to sit down with a guitar and I want to get something back from that experience. So that's kind of where that sits for me. Definitely working on some kind of crazy out there ideas. I'm not particularly satisfied with kind of making the same thing again and again and again.
Sure.
So I'm really interested in just experimenting and seeing what I can do. So I work with just some kind of weird contours, putting sound holes in different places that we don't expect. And it seems to yield a really, really, really responsive and articulate guitar, which I really enjoy for my playing.
Wow, fantastic. So would you mind walking us through one of these
sure.
guitars, or even both of them if you'd like?
Yeah, so both of these guitars are called an infinitum, but this is the sign model. So this one here actually has a hybrid soundboard. It has a wave section in the middle which separates out an archtop carve and a flat top carve. So we've got the same kind of graduations thickness as you'd find in an archtop, and then in a flat top. And from that, that's really focusing on the attack, the sound that we get when we're really hitting the strings and fretting. And what that seems to do is give really great kind of punch and projection, as well as giving a harmonic richness from the flat top section. And of course, those areas are able to resonate and vibrate just as much as they want to, based on the type of timber, and which is pretty cool. So I use a fan fretboard. I find it really comfortable to play. Quite often I forget that I'm even playing on a fan fretboard, which is a great thing. So I find it really supports the even string tension, and kind of makes it so that you don't have, if you want to tune down, do some alternate tuning, you don't have like floppy strings slapping around all over the show. So yeah.
That's fantastic. Mind picking this up and showing us a couple of the other features? Show us the back here.
Yeah, for sure. So the instrument really features, there's no sound hole on the front, but what we've got is a sound hole around the perimeter. So the top is really separated from the sides. This is a prototype of an instrument that I'm continuing to make.
Sure.
So we're working towards something that actually has a soundboard which completely floats off the side.
Wow.
And so the back is just nicely curved, nice big belly. The side profile really allows for it to sit nice and neatly against as a player, and of course you've got this area that allows really easy access.
Sure.
So yeah,
Wish it wasn't so loud we could hear it.
Yeah, man.
All I know is that we were here earlier, and he said just lightly touch. Yes, and this thing is vibrating, man. I mean, it's resonating. It is so cool. I wish you guys could check it out, but really looking forward to hearing this guitar. Wow, you're doing great things here.
Yeah, thanks,
This
man.
type of guitars we really love to see and showcase, and really looking forward to seeing what we see from you in the future. So speaking about the future, 2018, what do you have in store?
Well, hopefully a bit of expansion. We're going to be moving into producing an all-native New Zealand timbers, so timber that's grown in New Zealand, harvested locally and responsibly. So we've got some pretty large forests, and I've got suppliers who actually go in, they hike in, they fell a tree, remove it by helicopter, and then replant with at least a dozen of the same species. So it's really working in a sustainable fashion. And these guys we're able to get a hold of some of the best sections of timber from that lumber. It's a really great opportunity. So we're going to be expanding in that regard, and hopefully setting up a bit of a new shop as well.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So, where can our fans find you? Where can our listeners find you?
We're on Instagram, Facebook, Maxwell Custom. and the website is maxwellcustom.co.nz.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, hey, pleasure. So impressed with your guitars. Thank you very much for taking time with us.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Okay, so over and out.